50-year-old Louisiana, Missouri Police Chief William Jones is behind bars after 2 brothers of his girlfriend overdosed at their apartment. His partner, 25-year-old Alexis Thone, has also been arrested, and both face multiple charges. On the night of the 18th of October, 5 people were inside the apartment: Alexis, her 2 brothers, William, and off-duty officer Burns Forsyth. At 9:53 p.m, Burns Forsyth called 911 to report an overdose inside the apartment at 2306 Kentucky Street. When responders arrived, they found 24-year-old Gabriel Thone dead inside the master bedroom upstairs, and his 21-year-old brother in respiratory distress in the guest bedroom, and they also found William. When deputies asked William if the man was overdosing, William shrugged his shoulders and gave an unsure answer. Paramedics revived him with Narcan and transported him to the Pike County Memorial Hospital. This was the second time in a month that the 21-year-old man survived an overdose. He'd been found unresponsive outside a block away from the apartment a month earlier. William told investigators they had not seen either of the Thone brothers since 9 a.m. on the 18th of October, and had just arrived home 2 hours before the police were called. He said the Thone brothers were visiting for the weekend. While investigating the matter, deputies found what they believed to be meth and fentanyl inside the apartment, along with scales and other drug paraphernalia. William is accused of attempting to destroy, suppress and conceal physical evidence by tossing the evidence into a dumpster before police arrived. The authorities said 4 people saw him do it. William and Alexis were not arrested at their apartment that night. Instead, prosecutors weighed the evidence and issued an arrest warrant the following day. William and Alexis were taken into custody without resistance at 3:30 p.m. on the 19th of October, following a traffic stop on Ashley Street. A police dog detected drugs in the car, and police found opiates. William is charged with drug trafficking, possession of a controlled substance, and tampering with evidence. He was booked into the Pike County Jail, but transferred to the Lincoln County Jail for safety reasons, where he is held without bond. Alexis has been charged with drug trafficking and possession of a controlled substance, and is held at the Pike County Jail on a $100,000 bond. Louisiana Mayor Tim Carter said, "I've always had concerns with our Chief of Police, and it's not a secret in the community. I think what this brings to light is the concerns I've expressed over the last several months are just getting validated," he said. "I do know that he was fired from the Department of Corrections. To say he's had a checkered past would be an accurate statement, but as far as knowing the details of that, that's all I know," he said. A resident of Louisiana, Stephen Henry, said, "Word travels fast in this town. I'm not surprised. There wasn't anybody surprised in this town. It's just getting sad. The ones that are supposed to be the ones fighting drugs in this town are the ones turning around and doing it." William has been the chief of Louisiana Police Department since December of 2020, and he turned 50 last month. The investigation into the matter continues. 29-year-old Nicholas Bernard Wallace of Ocala, Florida, is behind bars after one of his Tinder matches reported him to police for allegedly boasting about sexually abusing young children. Nicholas was arrested on the 14th of October and charged with 4 counts of transmission of child pornography, 2 counts of possession of child pornography, solicitation to commit sexual battery on a victim less than 12 years of age, promoting the sexual performance of a minor, and unlawful use of a 2-way communication device to facilitate a felony. The authorities said that on the 12th of October, a woman filed a report with police that Nicholas allegedly admitted to her online to sexually battering prepubescent girls on numerous occasions. Detectives obtained permission from the woman to continue messaging him from her account in an undercover capacity. On the 14th of October, detectives engaged in a conversation with Nicholas on the media platform. While conversing with him, he transmitted 4 images depicting children being sexually abused. He then attempted to arrange a sexual encounter with a woman and offered to bring a young child with him, who he claimed to have sexually abused in the past. He explained that he nearly had unrestricted access to the child and would be able to take her that afternoon. During the conversation, he went on to explicitly describe the process of grooming young children for sexual gratification, and stated that he hoped to have daughters of his own so he could begin molesting and sexually battering them as infants. Due to the potential threat to the child Nicholas claimed to have access to, the authorities took immediate action to find him. Nicholas was located at his residence at 4121 Southwest 22nd Street in Ocala, Florida, where he was taken into custody. During a search of his home, Nicholas's cell phone and tablet were confiscated for forensic examination. Nicholas refused to speak to detectives about the conversation he had with undercover agents. Nicholas is held at the Marin County Jail on a $95,000 bond. The authorities anticipate bringing additional charges against him after the forensic examination of the devices are completed. The investigation into the matter continues.